boys and girls, it's Miss Oates again, back with a math review video. Today we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting on a number line. By the end of this video, you are going to be able to use a number line to represent and solve addition and subtraction problems. You're also going to be able to use a number line to solve addition and subtraction word problems. And our focus standard is MD 2.6, represent the whole numbers as lengths from 0 on a number line diagram with equally spaced numbers corresponding numbers 0, 1, 2, and so on. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, what exactly is a number line? Well, a number line is a line marked with equal spaces to show numbers. So think of a ruler, boys and girls. A ruler is actually a number line. It starts at 0 and ends at 12 for inches. And then for the centimeter side, it starts with 0 and ends at 30. And those numbers are in numerical order. So they start off at 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on and so forth until 30. Our number line is the same thing. As you can see, there are a line with 2 arrows on the side. This means that the numbers that you will see in just a second go forward and go backwards. So for example, for my number line, I kind of just cut a portion of this number line. I'm starting at 35 and I'm ending at 55. And we can use our number line in a lot of ways, but in this particular lesson, we're going to be talking about adding and subtracting. Well, what is adding? When we add something, we're putting 2 or more numbers together to find out how many there are in all. For example, 2 plus 7 equals 9. So if I had 2 hands holding up and then I held up 7 more hands, then that means I would have a total of 9 hands being held up. Subtraction, while addition is adding numbers together, subtraction would be the opposite or the antonym, or taking numbers away. So when we subtract, we are taking apart numbers, we're comparing numbers to find the difference. So our example subtraction problem would be if I had 9 fingers held up, but then I decided to take away 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. How many fingers do I have left holding up? 2. So let's go ahead and start practicing. So here is an example word problem. Sarah baked 25 cookies on Monday. She baked 16 more cookies on Tuesday. How many cookies did she bake in all? Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my number line. And I'm going to go ahead and start my number line at 25 since that's my biggest number that I see on this word problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at 25 and I'm going to count up to 16. Well, the first thing that I want to do, I'm going to count up 16. The first thing that I want to do is I'm starting at 25 and I want to get to the nearest 10 from 25, so that will be 30. So let's see how many jumps I'm going to have to make. Let me go ahead and get my pen ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means that I have to jump 5. All right. So now that I've jumped 5, I want to go ahead and go find the nearest 10. The next 10 is going to be 40. So let's see how many I need to jump to get up to 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had to make 10 jumps to get to the next number, which would be 40. But am I done yet? I need to make a total of 16 jumps. Well, I jumped 5 over here and I jumped 10 over here. That means I need to jump 1 more. So how many cookies did Sarah bake in all? She baked 41 cookies. And as you can see, I added 5, then 10 plus 1. So this shows the 16 more cookies that she baked on Tuesday. So I started at 25 and I counted up to 41. Now, while I'm using the number line to represent this addition problem, let's go ahead and use an actual equation to represent this addition problem. So I have 25 cookies. Sarah bakes 16 more for a total of 41. this equation down here is the same as this number line up here. I'm just representing the equation in two different ways. So our next word problem is this one. Lola runs 44 miles in 1 week. She then runs 15 miles less the following week. How many miles did she run that week? Well, I'm going to go ahead and use the same number line as I did before. So from 25 to 45. But this time, instead of starting at 25, I'm going to start at 44 and I'm going to count backwards. Again, let me go ahead and get my pen tool. I'm going to go ahead and start at 44. So 44 is going to be my starting mark. And I'm going to go ahead and go backwards until I get to the nearest 10, which is going to be 40. So let's go ahead and count backwards together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means I had to jump 4 backwards. All right. Now I'm going to start at 40 and I'm going to go find the next nearest 10, which will be 30, I believe. So let's see how many jumps it will take me to go from 40 to 30. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means it took me 10. I had to jump backwards 10 times to get to 30. And I need to make a total of 15 jumps. So 4 plus 10 is going to be what? 15. So I'm going to go backwards one more time. And what number did I land at? It would be 29. So how many miles did Lola run that week? Or that second week? That means she ran 29 miles. And again, the equation that would go with this problem would be this. 44 minus 15 equals 29. Though you see the plus sign right here, boys and girls, this is because I'm adding up my jumps. So I added 4 plus 10 to 1 to show that I was jumping backwards by a total of 15. All right, boys and girls, that is it for this math review lesson. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.